Welcome back to Great Day. Celebrity makeup artist Stephen Coleman of coleColors is here to show us some fall trends. Hi there.
Good morning.
All right, you were a former microbiologist, which is not such a stretch to go into makeup, but it is a more artsy side.
It is, it is.
How'd that happen for you?
Actually, it happened after a big storm like we had, similar to Harvey, with Allison. I got laid off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And then said, let me follow my passion.
Actually, no, I didn't. I was like, I need to get to work. And finding a job was just kind of tough at those times. So got
but
into
you had an
it
artistic side to
I
you.
did.
Yeah.
I can draw and got into it, and then a few years at Mac, and I was like, hey, maybe this is something I'll stick with.
Yeah, well, something that you're good at. So, okay, every year there's like a different trend. Like we had the matte lip for a while, and then there's like the smoky eye and the whole bit. What's the thing this fall?
Thing this fall is Dewy Skin.
Thank goodness, because we live in Houston. Yes. All right, and there are some advantages to a dewy skin,
Correct,
right?
correct. So some of the advantages are if you have dry skin or maybe eczema or just some irritation, it actually helps kind of keep the moisture in the skin from drying out as a powder would, because a powder is to set and to dry the makeup. So,
all right, sometimes people will say, okay, with dewy skin though, do I look too oily? So there's a little bit of science in that.
Yeah, it's rough, because with the oils that your skin naturally produce, with the dewiness of the makeup, you can kind of get, if it's not done right, you can get a
But the idea of being with somebody who's a makeup artist who can show you, okay, this is the one that you need, the consistency you need.
Correct.
All right, I'm also loving the fall palette this year. We're seeing many more oranges and rust colors, and as you said earlier, we're seeing more color in general.
Yes, yes. A few years ago, we were in smoky eye and natural and nude lip. Now colors are coming back in on the eye. So yeah, that's
all right.
Absolutely a trend.
Well, let's do some stuff with her right now.
Sure, sure. So we're gonna go in now and go in and lightly put the makeup on.
Now, and you're using a brush, which I just now started doing, and I love that, because before I was using the cosmetic sponge. What's the advantage of the brush?
The advantage of a brush is you get a more smoother and evenness with it, and with the sponge, a sponge will hold bacteria. So, and a lot of product. So you're using and losing a lot of product to put on the
says the microbiologist, the sponge is holding that bacteria. All right, so yeah, I can see now that really smooth stroke is almost like a watercolor painting, right?
Exactly.
And I love the brush because you can get like right under the eye like you just did right there. Okay, so we get our foundation, which basically serves the purpose of what we call it, foundation. There's a nice dewy look.
Yes.
All right, what next?
So, our contour. So contouring and highlighting.
Yeah.
That is also a new trend to assist with the dewiness. So if you see people walking around look like they have a halo on top of their head, it's the highlight that's coming through with the dewiness. So,
and what's also interesting, I found it hard to find like blush the other day, because almost everything was, instead of just like your regular blush. It is the contouring and highlight, isn't
it? Exactly.
Which is more natural looking.
It's a more natural, so we'll hit it on the cheeks and the temple just a bit, and then I'll go in with the highlight, and the highlight is just here.
Okay, so
just a golden.
And here's the key on this is to use it moderately, right?
Very moderately. So I'm going to just put a good amount on this brush, and I'm just going to press right there on the apple of her cheek and move it up. And you can kind of see it creates a kind of bronzy highlight effect.
And it gave a contour there.
Exactly.
All right. Okay, and our next trick and tip that we'll use?
So our next trick, we're going to go in and we're going to finish off this eye, and I'm going to go in and define the crease a little bit.
And of course, this is the part where a lot of us, none of us have the same eye exactly. So getting with a professional makeup artist like you can figure out what works for your eye to make it pop more.
Exactly. And
some
the different
people need
shades.
Some people need darker areas, some people need lighter areas.
Right. And that's very important in makeup artistry, especially with lashes, because all lashes does not fit every eye.
Right.
So you have to be very, very careful with that. So we're going to go in here. Because it's fall, I chose a little copper color.
And copper, of course, is a great fall color.
Awesome. And if you notice, I'm patting.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of people will just try to rub that color in, and it disappears, and they keep going, well, where did it go? I keep rubbing it, right?
It flies right away. So with powder, we have to remember there's a powder. When we pat, we press it right where we want, and it stays right in. Exactly.
Okay, that's such a beautiful color. Are there people who should not do frosty colors?
If the eyelid folds over, or if there's mini wrinkles on the eyelid.
Yeah.
Stay away from frosting because the light will pick up and it will reflect. You won't get any depth or anything from the Other than that,
we can already see that beautiful eye right there. Okay, we're getting you back, microbiologist, because you got to tell us when we got to get rid of certain things. Like, how long have you had that mascara in your drawer, ma'am? I know mine's been there far too long, but thanks for these tips. Thank you all very much for joining us. Have a great day, everybody. Can you get me sparkling right here?
Sure, I can. Absolutely.